Doesn't love nature's great apes? When comparing the gorilla versus the orangutan, these two incredible primates give us plenty to marvel at. The most obvious difference between them is their habitat. Gorillas are the kings of the jungle floor, while orangutans are the masters of the treetops. But this is just the beginning. There are many unique differences between these ground-dwelling giants and their arboreal counterparts. Physical characteristics of the gorilla. Gorillas are impressive beasts, with males typically weighing between 300 to 500 pounds and standing about 5 to 6 feet tall. Their bodies are densely packed with muscle, giving them immense strength and a formidable presence.
He's chest beating, showing off, obviously.
Their arms are longer than their legs, which aids in knuckle walking, a mode of locomotion that provides stability on the ground. One of the gorilla's most notable features is its massive head, housing powerful jaws and large canine teeth. These canines are used primarily for display and defense, rather than feeding. Gorillas are predominantly herbivorous, with a diet consisting mostly of leaves, stems, and fruit. Their strong jaws allow them to chew tough plant material efficiently. Physical characteristics of the orangutan. Orangutans, in contrast, are built for life in the trees. They weigh between 100 to 200 pounds and stand about 4 to 5 feet tall, but their arm span can reach up to 7 feet. This makes them perfectly adapted for swinging from branch to branch. Their long reddish-brown hair helps them blend into the forest canopy. Orangutans have a more solitary lifestyle compared to the social gorillas. They have large cheek pads or flanges, especially in dominant males, and their throats have large sacs that produce deep, resonant calls. These calls can travel for miles through the dense forest. Their diet is primarily frugivorous, which means they mostly eat fruits. Speed and movement. Gorillas are pretty swift on the ground, reaching speeds of up to 25 miles per hour. They use knuckle walking for stability and can cover ground surprisingly fast. However, their climbing abilities are not as refined as those of orangutans. Orangutans, on the other hand, are the acrobats of the treetops, moving from branch to branch with incredible agility. While they move swiftly through the treetops, their speed is very limited, reaching only 2.7 miles per hour. Bite power and teeth. Gorillas have a bite force of about 1300 psi, which is more than a grizzly bear and enough to crack a coconut. Orangutans, while not as formidable in the bite department, still pack a punch with a respectable 575 psi. Their teeth are more suited for crushing fruit and tearing bark, but they can still deliver a painful bite if necessary. Habitat and behaviors of the gorilla. Gorillas primarily live in dense forests and mountain regions in Central Africa. Their strength and terrestrial abilities are key to their survival. They build nests on the ground or in low trees. Their social structure helps them defend against threats and find food, but in a one-on-one fight, their strategies are more about brute strength. Habitat and behaviors of the orangutan. Orangutans inhabit the rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra, spending most of their lives in the trees. Their arboreal lifestyle has honed their climbing skills and given them a unique set of survival strategies. An orangutan's ability to blend into the treetops and move silently through the forest makes them elusive and hard to catch. They are master problem solvers and use tools to access food. Their ability to think on their feet and adapt to different situations gives them a strategic edge. The verdict. So, who would win in a fight? If these two met on flat open ground, the gorilla would quickly charge and overwhelm the orangutan. It would use its mighty strength to toss it around, potentially dismembering or seriously injuring the smaller creature. The gorilla would bite vital areas too, causing additional trauma. The orangutan would have no way of fighting back that would be effective. It is far weaker than a gorilla, and its bites are simply not strong enough to fight back against the vastly more powerful primate. That makes the gorilla the winner of this battle. Curious for more? Watch this video where we have battled the hyena and the wolf.